Howdy folks, it's a beautiful morning here at the end of October, and yesterday I went around and I baled up hay around all the fields, just anywhere there was kind of some spare grass. So today we're going to do some hay pickup with the tractor. And also, just point of order, I had a comment, I think it was on video 3, asking if shadows was turned off, and so I went and checked my graphics settings, and the shadows weren't turned off. But somehow some other stuff I got turned off. So I've set those back to my normal settings. Unfortunately, I recorded a few episodes with anti-aliasing and some other stuff off. But yeah, it should look a little better now, unless YouTube just completely ruins it with the compression. So yeah, I don't know how that happened. It got turned off. Maybe I accidentally turned it off. This map is fairly FPS heavy due to all the trees. I know some people even go into the editor and replace some of the trees because it's so heavy. But I usually get 40, 50, 60 FPS pretty steady with like very high settings, so it's not too bad. Anywho, let's go get some hay. I don't know why, but every time the tailgate's down. So you can see I got a hay bale sitting over there. I even baled a little bit of this grass here because I was trying to complete a bale. But I've got the 796 hooked up to a couple of the hay trailers here. So we're going to go grab bales all around the farm on those, and we'll see how many we get. I didn't really count. I think we got maybe another 10 bales or so. Oh, and I think I've got a bite on an older seeder, so we'll see how that turns out. Might have an older seeder bought. Now let's see, I didn't have any over there. I did have one over here. You can see I mowed just a little bit of this. Also filling out the baler, and had a little bit of grass left over here. So let's actually, let me just grab this on the front and then we'll head down and get the other bale. Got quite the setup here. Went ahead and bought me a little hitch there to go on the tractor. So we can use 3-point as a fifth wheel basically. These cattleman trailers, they can pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they can hold about 6 bales pretty easy. And as you can see, you can maneuver pretty tight with them. It's supposed to be a beautiful day and going to get pretty warm for October. Looking at the forecast, it's pretty warm clear into even December when it finally gets cold, I think. It's one of those strange years. So we got one here. I think this is the only bale we had down here. So we'll get these two thrown on the trailer. Then we'll head over north of the road. Got quite a few more. I don't really want to get into the field, but there's not really any way of avoiding it, unfortunately. Yeah, just making sure I got the right hitch unhitched. I've not put any bales on this trailer yet, so let's see how this works. I'm hoping they'll just kind of want to set on there kind of nice. Or not. On Farm Sim, work with me. There we go. down in the low gear. There we go. Now, I'd kind of like to balance this out. So I didn't park the trailer in a very good way. There's just not much room down here. So, okay, we'll go ahead and get hooked back up here. Ooh, that feels a little fast. I don't. Yeah, it looks like I don't have any over here. I think the one we spit out down here was the only one. So let's swing around here. Actually, I see I'm adjusting the wrong thing. So let me get back on the. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's try not to jackknife the trailer or run it into the fence. Okay, there we go. We're off. So I'm going to make my way over to the field, and I'll check back with you in just a bit. Yeah, let's see if we can get this guy on the backside. It's just, there's not a ton of room over here. See if we can get her done. There we go. It looked like it wanted to go down in the ditch there for a little bit. Take her nice and slow. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that on the back, so I'll stick it up here on the side. See if it'll settle into place, maybe. A little persuasion. No, I want you to crawl up the forks. I want you to come off the forks. Yeah, something like that. We'll throw a strap on it. It's good. Alright, now we got a couple down here at least. Here goes the grain train on by. Kick her down a second. Felt like I was going a little fast. Crashing through some brush here. Yeah, there's a bale there. I think there might be some over on the back side as well. And I can't remember if I mentioned it in the video or not. I did get, I think 4 corn stalk bales off this field. It's pretty pathetic. I'm not sure if that's worth it. But maybe we'll get more corn stalks with a better yield of corn. Alright, I actually want this about right in here. Get that bale back there on the backside. Something like that. Beautiful. It always looks like when he's shifting gears, he's like leaning over to rip out a fart. I know that's kind of second grade humor, but it's the way I roll sometimes. Alright, let's see if we can get lined up without doing anything. Oh, we got one almost out on the highway. That's not good. It's a wonder the sheriff hasn't paid me a visit yet. I saw we had one over in the middle of the field too, over east of here. Oh, and you get that strap off. There we go. And then you're kind of up in there, so can we ease on out of here? There we go. Get the strap back on. Cool. We got almost a full trailer. Let's get this one out of the road before somebody gets a little too close to the side and ends up hitting that thing. It's like we're clear in this lane. Alright, we're clear. Let's see if we can swing around. We got somebody coming. At least get it up out of the road. And we'll get a better bite on it. Uh-oh. No, come back here! These things, they want to roll. They just want to roll. Alright, let me get the strap off of here. And we're going to have one full trailer. They could probably get some over the wheels too if you wanted to get ambitious. I don't think we're going to have enough bales that we need to get that carried away. No, you need to stay on there, bale. They like to crawl up onto the forks. Because, you know, reasons. Okay, got her locked on. Let's go find some more bales. The slow speed control has just never been very good with Farm Sim, unfortunately. Thought about doing another cattle and crops series. Because the crops part is pretty well fleshed out. And the physics is just so much better. Not even a comparison. It actually feels like you're driving a big heavy tractor or a big heavy combine. But unfortunately that project got abandoned. It's hard to take on a juggernaut like Giants. Because people are happy with mediocrity. They just keep cranking it out and people keep buying it. It could be fun though. No doubt about that. I'm having a ton of fun with it right here. Yeah, there's one hiding in the undergrowth down there. But I do wish they could, they being giants, I wish they could innovate and modernize their engine and have some actual, like, decent physics. But I doubt that'll happen. I would imagine we'll just get more of the same. They've got too many years of mod compatibility built in. Then you got the whole, it has to work on consoles angle. So that really limits the game as well. And let's get you right in there. Here you go. Gonna settle in. I think it'll ride. Okay, on to find the next bale. I really should have counted. Need to get a bale counter on that baler. Just to make sure we actually got them all. Okay, she's kind of feeling the weight of those. I thought there was one on around the corner here. But with their tendency to roll, we may have to go bale hunting. Is there not one over here? Take a peek down in the brush. Yeah, I'm not seeing one. Maybe I was mistaken. Well, let's go get the ones we can see. I'll worry about the extras later. So we've got one in the field over there, one at the bottom. Oh, and there is one down there. Maybe this is the one I was thinking of. So we want that one on this side. Looks like I missed a little bit with the plow in there to fix that. In from the side here. Tried to hit it somewhat straight on. It didn't work out great. Kind of need to be at an angle, so... Yeah, can we set it on here and then nudge it over, maybe? No, this is riveting stuff. Watch in breathless anticipation as he loads yet another bale onto the trailer. Coming this fall. Bale stacking like you've never seen it before. There we go. Now it wants to set right down in the built-in bale collision. Perfect. Throw a strap on there and call it good. Okay, we'll head on around. We're going to have 2 trailer fulls, I think. And then we still got room for extras. It'll hold more than 6. And I would bet there's some more bales hiding around in here somewhere. May have to get the side-by-side out and make a little jaunt around here, looking for bales that are hiding. I know there's at least 2 more over here, and then we've got some on that northeast field. And I've got a couple over by the grain, actually 3 over there by the grain silos. Went ahead and baled that little strip there. So we will have a full load here by the time we're done. And actually, this creek is dry and it's pretty shallow right here. Pretty shallow angle. I'm gonna just go ahead and park over here where I can get a good angle on both sides of the trailers. And I'll get these, we've got at least 5 bales here gathered up. Got plenty of room right here. There we go. Just like that. Get these straps out of the way. We can get a couple on the back here to even out the load. Excellent. Okay, let's get a couple on the front. Yeah, we got one way down there, so let's go grab that. Get her really wound up here, running light. And all these machines need some TLC. You can see on the maintenance meter there. So we can do that if we're getting snow while the snow flies. They're doing okay so far. Nothing's failed to start or anything yet. Alright, let's not get into the neighbor's corn there. I think that's about fast enough with a big bale on the front. So yeah, both tractors and the combine definitely need some wrenching done on them this winter. Can do that when there's nothing else to do, as long as they're running good. We need one on the front and the back over on this side. I feel like the knuckle or the curl, or what we're going to call it, is a little twitchy on these hydraulics. Well, come on, game. I'm lifting the tractor off the ground and it still wants to pull the bale. Look at that, it just sucks it right on. Freaking magnetic hay bales. Alright, the creek here is dry and shallow, so we're just going to sneak right across it. And then this guy must have rolled all the way down here. So we got to drive out in the field and get it. Need to find a not roly-poly hay bale mod. We got at least 3 more over there north of the road by the northeast field. He's their champ. You don't want to be launching this off. That'd be fairly exciting getting up out of here, because it's a little bit of a grade, and then we got quite a tight turn onto that bridge. Come on. I guess if you drive like a Formula One race car, like most people do, then it's probably not a problem, but it's not how you operate a real tractor. Or if you do, you're soon going to be in trouble. You're going to break something or hurt somebody. Or both. There's my strap. There it is. Your strap. Okay, there we go. There's 12 bales. Let's get hooked up and we'll get across the road there, and then I won't make you watch me load all the bales. Or should we just load all the bales? I don't know. If you don't like hay bale unloading, you're probably already tuned out, so maybe we will get all the bales. So there's a strip of grass here because apparently it would let me mow it, but it wouldn't let it be tedded because it's close enough to the neighbor's land, I guess. I don't know, just farm sim being farm sim. All right, nobody coming. Let's see if we can get this train across the bridge here. Beauty. Looking all right. Yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. Grass was pretty thick over here. We got 3 bales just off. Not a whole lot of grass. Looks like they must run some dairy cattle over there. Or at least used to. They didn't quite get that on the fork, but pretty close. So let's try putting one over the wheels here. Gotta be careful. This is a fairly chonky tractor, but anytime you get this much weight up in the air, you gotta be careful. Let's go ahead and get the straps off. Get a couple bales up here on the wheels. Pretty sure that'll work. Before we get too far gone, let's go ahead and throw a strap over that. Whoa, don't poke yourself in the eye. I really want to get on the downhill side of this bale, so let's go crawl through the brush a little bit. Use this dry creek bed to our advantage. Get down in the torquey range here. You just sit right there, bale. And then go backwards when I have you in reverse. That'd be great, game. Gotta love it. You're in reverse and you go forward. Just farm sim things. Alright, there's that. Looks like we got a bale up at the top. And then that may be it. Although I feel like there's a bale hiding somewhere, like I said. I can do some looking around. Oh, that was lowered. Keep forgetting the trailer has the mouse control too. So. All right, let's get this train up the hill here. I really like these trailers. They're super maneuverable. The center of gravity is pretty low. Just a pretty nice setup. See how well it's going to pull this hill. I have a feeling we're going to be switching down gears, maybe even back into torque amplifier range. Sounds good though. I like listening to these tractors work. $161,000 liters of hay, it says. We're going to be leaning a bit, but we'll come around the corner here. Nice and gentle, and we should be just fine. That's what, 14 and then 15 bales? Sounds about right. A little more than I thought I had. So we're going to have to go play in the ditch. We'll see how well that works out. So I want to get below this hay bale. So can we do that? Let's find out. Sure we can. Let's just try not to roll the tractor. Might end up jamming this hitch into the dirt. There we go. Got it. Let's get you up on the trailer. Since I think that's the last bale, we'll put her right in the middle. Or not. Sure. We can do that. All right, we're in low range, first gear, torque amplifier. You can really crawl. I like it. Okay. Back to the farm we go. I really want to drive through the yard, so we'll drive through this little part of the yard over here. Nobody come in. Nice and easy. Good deal. 15 bales. I think I'm going to have to just cart these up into the hay loft with the tractor. But we got a pretty good stock of hay now. A little over 20 bales, I believe, because I think we had 6 or so already in there. Let's go take a peek as we end the video. This one's a little longer than normal. I'm trying to keep them around 20, 25 minutes. But, we had a lot to do today. Look at all that beautiful hay, which someday, hopefully, we'll be feeding to our beautiful cows. We don't have yet. So, yeah, we had 5 bales already, and then 4 corn stalk bales. And the barn can hold 250 bales. Very nice. So, I'll get these thrown in, and then I'm hoping I can get a hold of this guy that's got that seeder for sale. And we can get that, and then before the November's out, maybe we can get some wheat in the ground. Thanks, as always, for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.